Hey, this is Nelson with New to Pew Pew, and going over my AR9 that I built originally for just to practice with an AR format. And after a match at a USPSA, I saw that they were doing they could do PCC, so I decided to try it. And next thing you know, I'm changing parts on this just to make it more suitable for matches. So now it's all kind of geared up to what I like for doing for USPSA PCC matches. So really like doing it, really enjoy doing it with the PCC. I'm trying to move up my level from a B to an A, and I'll be doing one of Mike Seeklander's shooting performance, his 6-week courses on a PCC, and I'll show you some of the drills I'll be doing in the next 6 weeks, and hopefully I can move up from a B to an A. So I'll let you know how that goes. But I'm just going to show you off what I have on my setup here. Now this is the Tactical Compensator. It was shown to me by another shooter on one of the matches, and it's truly adjustable. All these little rings over here, you can change it to a certain sequence for whatever suits you, suits your style, suits the way your loads are, just the way how much rise you get. You can definitely adjust it to your specific rifle. It's got a Call Valley 16-inch barrel, and this is a Leapers handguard, and it's a really nice handguard. They've done a lot of finishing touches on there. They've kind of smoothed it out in the corners and the edges, scalloped there as well, so it's a little bit more lightweight. It is kind of jagged over here when you go over the rails, so added this cover on it just so it just be a lot easier to grip, and just won't tear up your hands or your gloves when you're giving a grip on it. Also the CAG over here from BCM, just a lot more easier to index my hand over the handguard. And I've got a Spikes Tactical upper and lower. This one doesn't have a forward assist. And I've got a Glock version of the 9mm AR. Also have a Radiant Arms charging handle. So as you can see, I've probably seen them from my other builds. Just enjoy it a lot better. It's a lot more convenient. It's a lot more easier. It's on both sides. So you know what? Because it definitely benefits you if you're going to start from your left side or your off side. So sometimes you may have to do a load, and you're on whatever side. You need to charge it from either end. So I highly recommend this charging handle for that reason. And we've also got a Spinta full carrier grip 9mm. This was a blem, but there's nothing wrong with it. It was just the finish was just not up to their specs, but it's got it. That was probably one of the more expensive parts on there. That since it was a blem, a lot less expensive. Spent a little bit more on the firing pin on there, and got the 510 Holosun. As you can see, it's with the view, it's just a lot wider, just a greater view. It's just like easier to acquire targets a lot easier, as opposed to got tube format. As you can see, this has got the bigger reticle on there. You can also adjust it to whatever you need there. So you can have let's see, adjust that for you guys. You can just the dot, or just the bigger circle, or with the circle and dot. So really good. Now as you can see from this is I use the bottom hash mark for closed targets. So for once you get about 7 yards out to a target, you know, you got to compensate for that. So I use that hash mark for just to be know where I'm hitting. And also I've got a Mission First tactical stock over here, and the minimalist stock. Now it's not as wide on the cheek well that I would like as with the Voltor or some other ones, but you know, it's slim, lightweight enough, and it's not going to snag on anything. I haven't had any problems with it. And also dual safeties on here, so I got on this side and also on this side. Also have the Hyperfire Eclipse trigger on here. Probably one of the better upgrades I've got on there, as you can see from the trigger. That is a really fast, really good, really great trigger. So I enjoy. It's definitely it is a single action. Single stage trigger, but it's quick reset. Definitely makes a big difference when you're doing PCC, especially just for speed. Just the ease of it. I mean, just the quick reset. Haven't had any malfunctions with it, so I highly recommend the Hyperfire trigger line. And also inside here, I'll probably show it, but you probably see my Kinshot hydraulic buffer. I'll put all the links of where it's all at, but also a JP buffer spring in here as well. So makes a big difference. But since it's a 308 buffer spring on there, this will not cycle all the way back because it just has a just a bigger buffer spring and just another buffer, like another piece of plastic on here, just to keep it from just to have a quicker reset. So as you can see, some people want that last round bolt hold open, but for doing a match on there, you really don't need that last round bolt open for a match. Unless you want to, use it for regular practice as a firearm, just for regular AR practice, then you probably would like it. But for matches, mostly, you can have I usually have a 47 round magazine on there. And so very rarely that I will be out of ammo. And in the case that it would be, I'd probably be changing it over like a lot sooner before I completely run dry from my magazine. But, and this is a Bravo company pistol grip as well. So has just great index for my finger in there to the trigger. But that is my setup for this, and I'll show you the links as far as where I purchased it or what kind of parts I got for this. The thing about AR9s is the firing pins take an abuse. So always get a spare set of firing pins if you can. I've already probably used up 2, and they just take so much abuse since it's a blowback system on there. But other than that, really had a good time with shooting with this, and we'll give you an update on how my training goes for trying to upgrade or get better to the next level. So and I'll let you know as well if I make any other changes on here. The only thing I probably would change is maybe just the handguard, if I could. Just maybe down the road, get some more funds, probably change it to an Atlas Air Precision handguard, so it's a little bit slimmer. Since there is no gas block on here, you don't have to worry about that too much, and it just have a lighter weight and more uniform look. But we'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with this AR9, and that is pretty much it. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Have a good day. And if you have any questions or comments, just send them on over, and I'll try to answer them for you. But hope that helps you guys out. if you decide to build an AR9 for PCC, I highly recommend it. It's truly a lot more fun, really a lot of fun. Some of the guys don't like it because it's a rifle and mostly in a pistol match, but you know, you have your own division, of course. So you know, some of the guys are awesomely fast with this thing, and it, you know, really good with it. So it's awesome to see some of these guys who knows how to work the rifle. But that's it. Have a good day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.